What is up, guys? Back with another one, and today we're talking Spider-Man 2, we're talking spoilers, and we're going to be talking everything in the book that I liked about this game. So, might be a couple things you don't want to hear. If you want to back out, you could go ahead and do that now. You could already see things are going down. We're going to start with the Venom fight, ending battle, some post-credit scenes, and maybe some just extra scenes that I thought were crazy. So, let's go ahead and just jump right into this. So, right off the bat, I'm just giving Venom those dukes, man. So he's trying to take over the world. As you could know, like, Venom is just here to... He's lonely, man. He's a desolate guy. He just needs someone to connect to. He needs someone to attach himself to. He wants to make the world his family in a way. So he's going to go ahead and just take everyone over, make everyone his family, you know? Just, like, forceful way is the way to go, I guess, in 2023. So Venom's going to go ahead and just destroy the whole entire world. And it's up to Peter for him to just, take over, be Spider-Man. Miles Morales is going to jump in here in a little bit, too. And honestly, I love this fucking game from, like, the core just to, like, where it ended, to be honest. Because when I was, like, smaller, I always thought of them doing something like this with Venom. But as far as they went with the whole story just blew me past, like, anything I could have imagined. Because I always thought, like, how it would look when they probably did this, and, like, how I don't know, like, they would actually take on the story of Venom crashing on Earth and, just figuring out what to do with this. And I was not disappointed. I honestly don't even know where to start with some of this stuff because it is really, really crazy. So I'll start with Venom. Right off the bat, like, you see the trailers and you're, like, seeing that Venom's just going to be here in general, and all you could really think is who's going to be Venom, like, who's going to be the one who kind of makes him go crazy and, like, get this whole form that he's got going on now, actually, where he's going nuts with the wings, dude. And honestly, as you could follow up, Harry's coming back, and he's the one who's going to be taking the like, training wheels as Venom at first, but it kind of just, like, goes from a small problem we get to see, like, okay, it's just taking over people and, like, making them a little bit stronger, to, okay, now it's changing their personalities, and Venom showing his real, true, like, intentions behind why he crashed here, and, like, why he's even doing the things he does, and it's all for this I think it's like a moon rock. I don't want to call it, like, a crystal, but it's like a moon rock crystal. And yeah, Venom just needs that crystal, man, to keep his, like, the whole world under, like, his possession. So he's going to go ahead and just try to keep that crystal under locks for most of the game. And then, I don't know, it kind of, like, felt like what the hell, because you do kind of wonder where Venom even comes from. But it's kind of weird and funny seeing how, like, a little meteorite is, like, the thing he's, like, fiending over. It's not really just, like, power himself. It's just, like, this little rock. He's like, yes, I need this rock, and with this rock we'll power the world. But as Miles Morales, he's not really dealing with that, so he's gonna go ahead and give him the dukes, and it gets really crazy from here. Like, honestly, the transformations were amazing, the detail are amazing, anti-venom is amazing. Peter, when he fights the symbiote, he becomes a white Venom, which is anti-venom. And I thought it was just absolutely amazing concept. I couldn't really believe, like, half of the stuff I was, like, really seeing with my eyes when I was, like, playing the game. And I might be biased towards the Spider-Man franchise in general because I'm in love with Spider-Man. But just the way they took on the characters and the way they, like, honestly know how to promote just really good. Because I thought the trailers were going to, in this case, like, show a lot of what they were cooking because they just wanted people to come back and play Spider-Man 2. But holy crap, there was so many times I thought the game was going to end. And I was like, dude, what the hell? There's still so much more gameplay right now. And from, like, the symbiote nests to, like, Kraven's nests. And then, honestly, this is going to be crazy, but Venom actually kills Kraven. I'm not going to put it in there because I don't want to, like, have every scene. I just want to have the ending battle scenes and then me just talking about how this is going. And honestly, when Kraven died, I actually kind of felt bad. I was like, what the hell? Like, this guy just came for, like, a challenge, and, like, he just got murked by this fucking monster. But just like he said, he was happy to get murked. He said, if I die here, I'm gonna die happy because someone actually gave me a challenge. So felt that on Craven's end. I was like, damn, this is really crazy. Miles Morales is gonna even go crazier right now by obtaining this crystal back and actually figuring out that Harry is under there. And they're not barely figuring it out, but like for you guys, it's probably the first time seeing Harry under there. And honestly, he's too far gone. The cancer's getting to him, and Venom's like the only thing keeping him alive at this point. And it's getting like heart wrenching at this point. Like I'm really kind of like was wondering what's gonna go on here, because at this point, Spider-Man fought him, Miles Morales fought him, and then now we're just like chasing this fool. But it's like it's no match for Peter though. He's there. He's ready for the decks. We got the square hits. Check this out. And honestly, one of my favorite parts is when you don't have to do too much and just mash the buttons. But it's pretty funny. I can't wait to get into a little bit of stuff that happened after the credit scenes, but I'll probably start getting into it now because there's not really going to be an explanation to it. I'm not going to have really audio to much of this. So Harry, as soon as he's out of the suit, gets a little bit through his like healing process. There's a scene where he's in the hospital bed and his father actually comes up to him and goes, somebody crack out the G serum. And I don't know if I was just reaching too far or anything, but as soon as I heard G serum, I was like, wait, does this mean Green Goblin for the next game? And I was so juiced. Yeah, the Green Goblin, if he's like to come in the next game, that would be insane. Look at these dukes though, real fast. That's an honestly the most insane fucking. This is like the best scene right here. Threw me off, but Green Goblin serum, if he comes in the next one, it would be literally crazy. Or if they invite the what is that other guy? I think he's like the Jack-o'-lantern. He's like the orange one. I don't know, but I don't know all the names. But as soon as I see them, I usually like go crazy. But yeah, so that's gonna be the final touch right there. I think they're just like whooping on this dude. And honestly, this is crazier because like it even shows you like the massive strength of Spider-Man, because like literally this fool is like destroying the city, and like Spider-Man was just like, all right, I'm right behind you. Fool has the anti-venom, and then he's like just fucking this guy up. But I don't know, I think a lot of the game mechanics in this were just really good, and just I couldn't really complain about they make being Spider-Man like just super fun and like super immersive. Like sometimes I don't even know where I'm like jumping around and like dodging, but all I know is it feels super dope just being like having that superhero feeling and just like wanting to like just rush through the game because you just want to see what's happening next. Like even the side missions were so interesting, and I'll get into that at the end because I did all the side missions where you get like the spider bots, the Mysteriums, all the extra stuff, and it's just crazy to see how you could like literally make someone 100% your game just because like you actually made everything interesting in it. So I actually even ended up 100% in the game. So like in the end, I got to play out whatever they had to offer. So it was all really good. It wasn't really too repetitive. I could see it getting repetitive if you like sit there and like maybe play it after you 100% it, but honestly, after you 100% a game, like what else do you really do? I don't know. I like to move on to different games, and I'm gonna go ahead and probably move on to Modern Warfare after this, even though I'm hearing it's pretty bad. I haven't played Elden Ring yet, and I haven't played Dead Island 2, but you know what? Let's stay on topic. Spider-Man 2. And it's going to go ahead and just come to the fucking climax right here. Harry's going to try to take off the suit, but obviously it's not budging. And Peter's going to go ahead and come with his anti-venom and just try to save him, man. But look, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. I'll actually throw in the audio for this so I could stop talking for a second. And the craziest thing about all that, after they save the world, it just kind of goes back to normal. Like, everyone just gets their symbiote right off of them. They're all kind of confused. It's probably going to take a lot of therapy to come back from that, but I don't know. In the end, it's kind of just left like wondering, like, is Harry really going to pull through this? Is he is he not? But I don't know. They try to like get him up with these shocks, I guess. Like, they try to pull him through, but in the end, like, he still has the cancer. So I think that's why they try to pull up with the G serum and make it like a Green Goblin thing that's going to save him in the next one. But I'm really interested to see what they got next with that. This was like kind of, I don't know, kind of a not predictable game. I couldn't really like sit there and tell you what was going to happen next, but I kind of had my ideas, and I wish I could tell you like I knew exactly where they were going to go with the next game, but I'm kind of glad to say I don't, because they kind of like know what to do when it comes to storytelling. So I probably just leave it up to them at the end of the day. And yeah, Harry's back. So after that, we got the actual conclusion to all this, which is Spider-Man is going to go ahead and retire and pass the torch on to Miles Morales. And Mary Jane's just so happy. I mean, look at her. But we're going to go ahead and just talk about like how that's just such a crazy like concept, to be honest, because like in a way it just reminded me of Batman, how like the Gotham Knights was just so horrible. But I don't know, I just thought like, can they really like just pass it on to be just a Miles Morales game and we'll come back? And I just don't even really like know if a lot of people were just interested in Miles Morales. But to be honest, I could tell you right now, I'm really interested to see where they're going to go with this, because Miles Morales is just so OP. Something I haven't even talked about is that literally when you play as this guy, it is almost just like, it's fun, but it's almost not fun, because you're like, dude, I'm literally going to beat the game in like 5 seconds right now. This guy's like insanely powerful. But enough of that. This is going to be the ending scene real quick. I know I'm like literally all over the place. I need to get better at these game reviews, but this is only my second game review. So I'll probably just go ahead and like throw the audio in for this so you guys could just hear this part. So this is the ending. And I just lied, because I unmuted the audio and I was trying to listen to it, but sadly I was too busy hitting my bong in the back of the in my room. So literally you can't even hear the audio, so you're just gonna have to deal with me narrating the ending. Dr. Octopus is back, and he's literally just like, not really a sight for sore eyes, because we didn't really care for him, I guess, but it kind of shows you that something big is coming, because he has ideas, and I think he's willing to fulfill them. And I can't wait to talk about this next one, because once you get all the spider bots, you actually get this little cutscene. And I was juiced when I saw the like textures and coloration of this stuff. I was like, okay, wait, this is actually like a little cutscene from the Into the Spider-Verse things. So this I could probably put the audio on for sure. So let's go ahead and just throw it in.
Learned that rogue spider bots are dangerous and bad for business. Let me take those off your hands. Whoa. Thank you, Spider-Man. We can always count on you to do the right thing.
You're welcome?
And if Miguel comes looking for these, tell him finders keepers.
Wait, who's Miguel?
Dude, wasn't that so crazy? The DLCs are going to be crazy. This game was crazy. Spider-Man 2 was amazing. Peace out, guys.